Hi all, Aidy here from Haunts and Johns. Thank you so much for clicking on the video. Today is Saturday the 9th of August and I'm at TK Maxx in County Oak in Crawley. I will have a look and see if they've got anything new. If they have, I shall film it. I've just come here actually to pick up an online order. I ordered a couple of t-shirts for Halloween, so they didn't have them in store. I looked in a couple of places, so I thought I'll just get it delivered to the store. So yeah, let's go and see if they've got anything new. And straight in, they've got like these phantom candlestick holders, or like a ring wraith from Lord of the Rings, isn't it? So that was $19.99. They had two of those, and then they had this cutesy little pumpkin guy. Again, it's really difficult to pick these up and try not to drop them. That was $19.99. Really nice finish on that, on the paintwork. And then this was one of a few plants they had. I loved the metallic-y like paintwork on the bugs and that. Really liked that. $12.99. And then I spotted some other ones on the end here. Again, nice metallic finish. And look, that one's got a bug in its mouth, big lips. Lovely green beetle there. And that one was $12.99 as well. And then at the back, they had this one, which I actually think was my favourite. It's hard to decide, isn't it? Big eyeball one. Really great detail on this. And that was $12.99. And then I found this, like, I think it's supposed to be like a unicorn skeleton. That was really weird. What do you think? I know somebody will absolutely love it. And that was $9.99, and they only actually had one of those. And they had this lovely red glass jar with a skull on top, $6.99. I'd seen this online. I was very tempted, but I was good and I left it. And they had some of these like noodle bowls. One that's got skulls on it, and then that one's got pumpkins and leaves on it, and then you got some dancing skeletons. And they had this big pumpkin. I couldn't find a price on this, with a cat on the top and it lit up. It's got a candle inside it. And then this one with the hand on it, this was plastic. It was quite lightweight actually. I like that the nails are painted purple. $12.99. And then they had this cowboy pumpkin. I couldn't find a price on this. Sorry guys, I was down on my knees trying to film this, and it's difficult for somebody my age. This is going to be a bit of a Marmite piece, isn't it? The frog witch with a cauldron, but I'm sure someone will love it. And then some of these cake ones. I know people were going mad for these online. So it's only $6.99. I have to say that's the first one I found. And this mirror with a skull on it, wearing a top hat. Not really sure what I thought of it, to be honest. I'm sure someone will love it, but there was no price on it, so. And they had a few new bits as well that I spotted in at the back. Again, someone will love this, like a witchy frog sitting on a skull, holding a key, as you do. $7.99. And then they had this RIP like headstone. It did light up. Again, there was no price on it. And I did try turning it on, but it didn't come on, so I left it. Absolutely loved this. Very, very traditional, like serving plate. Or you could even put it on display, couldn't you? If you had a big dresser. And that was $12.99. Really cute. And they had this ghosty pumpkin that lit up. Black and white, really nice. Again, no price. Honestly, it's the bane of my life. TK Maxx. Trying to find prices. And this little plague doctor is $4.99. And I spotted this doggy, like a sausage dog, mummy, skeleton thing. I'm not really sure if I liked it or not. It was a bit ugly, but $9.99. I'm sure again someone will absolutely love it. And this was a candle holder, $4.99, not my thing. And then like a cake pumpkin, just notice has little eyelashes on the front there, and that was $9.99. Great if you're doing Summerween or you like the cutesy Halloween stuff. And then these distinguished gentlemen with their moustaches, $9.99. Hello. Reminds me of Tim Tracker, if anyone knows what I'm talking about. This was absolutely beautiful. Not my thing, but $9.99. That was really lovely. And then this little skeleton doggy, very retro. And then this was really retro as well, wasn't it? Like a Dracula, like pale. I don't really know what you would do with it because it's got the handle in it. Maybe you could take that out and use it as a plant pot. But again, I'm sure someone will love it. And a cutesy pumpkin, pinky one with a bow. That was $7.99. And then these little figurines, one with a bat and one with a little cat on it. They were $6.99. And then there's these little pumpkin and a like bat and a ghosty cupcake. We've seen them before, but they were lovely. This guy was a bit weird, but I know people have been looking for him, very retro. And then I spotted this like Summerween cutesy house, like a house at the back. Guys, if you can hear loads of banging in the background, I'm really sorry. I've got a tortoise and he's trying to get into the room whilst I'm filming. So that's $5.99 for the dinosaur, and then this like retro cat one, and they got a few new bits there. And then these signs, I so wanted to buy this Carnival one. It's my favourite scare zone when we go to Howl of Scream in Florida, so I resisted. So they got a few new bits there. This plant was really cute as well. Again, this one was $12.99. It's like a vampire-y one. Loved it. Very tempting. I'm getting quite good now at leaving stuff. And then this black and white one again. They had loads of black and white stuff. Great if you're doing like a Beetlejuice theme. And then they had some photo frames here for $5.99. And then they had these like baskets, furry, cutesy. They had a cat one and the pumpkin one, and they were $7.99. A new candle. Loved this little graveyard scene, and this beautiful piece, $19.99. Just trying to pick her up so you can just see how big it is. I always tend to bend down when people are trying to get to the shelves above me, so I couldn't stop very long. And this cutesy coffin shaped mirror, that was $9.99. And this was lovely. It didn't have a price on it. I think somebody might have even returned it. It had like a red sticker on it, and there was a little bit of damage on the front. I love that. Reminds me of it. One of my favourite horror movies. Love this. The Scream, in the Scream, the painting and the bats. Love it. $19.99. And then they had this little cute cowboy in a pumpkin, drinking a pumpkin beer for £9.99. And then this was cute, Let's Get Freaky, $9.99, and they were all the same. And this cushion, $16.99. I had a quick look, but we've seen all of these before. And this is lovely, that big blanket, it's really huge. Probably do a double bed, but everything else we've definitely seen before. And they finally have some hair clips in. I'm feeling a bit disappointed because most of them are metal, but that's cute. Little pale ghosty, that was $4.99. There's a little witch's hat on, and the pumpkin, and look, even the stalk's got a little green jewel on it. And these plastic like vampire ones, and a little bat. Metal, again, disappointing. That's $5.99. These are better, but too small to kind of put my hair up. but pumpkin and ghosty. And they got these metal ones, the evil eye, spider, vampire lips, $5.99. So you get quite a few actually. It was 6 actually, so they only will get £1 each. Really like that little pink bat there. And this headband got candy corns and pumpkins and orange and black things, but it's really small, so it's definitely like a child size. And again, more metal ones, pumpkin, ghosty, little pink boo. The bats, love them. They're quite small, the claw, but they're extremely heavy because they're metal. These are metal as well. I know we've seen those already. Love these. Got the scream and skeleton. But sadly, they're metal, so you have to go back there, Mr. Ghostface. And this is cute as well. Metal and heavy. And this bat and the ghosty one, a 2-pack, $9.99, but they're metal. That's the size I like, but I can't use the metal ones in my hair. And then I finally spot the plastic ones. A little bit bigger than they were last year, $5.99 for 2, and they glow in the dark, so they're definitely coming home at me. And then they've got a headscarf, little evil eyes on it. That was cute. Oh, spiders, 2-pack, black one and a silver one, but metal, so as nice as they are, really sad to say I had to put them back because I can't use them. And this lovely little headscarf with the skulls on it. And they had this lovely little evil eye one, but again it's metal. And then found some really super soft pyjamas on the way out. They're all $12.99. Again, I battled, as I do with nearly every item in TK Maxx, to find the price. $12.99. They had loads of different designs. Some had long bottoms, others had shorts. They were really cute. And they had these like cat on the pumpkin one. They were long sleeve. These little sausage dog ones. Very cute. And then you got this like sexy witch lady on her holidays. And these like skeleton ones. They're really cute. And these more like summer weenie ones. Again, all $12.99. And they had some mugs. I spotted 1 or 2 new ones, like the vintagey looking ones. They're $4.99, but they've had a disappointing amount of tea towels and mugs this year, I think. And then just after I paid at the till where the bags are, there were all these canvas treat bags. And these were between $2.99 and $3.99. Had absolutely loads of designs. It's a hey boo. And then at the back they had some more like plastic ones. I reckon they'll probably go really, really quickly. And a little witches one there. And a little ghosty one. And then for $16.99, just at the door, they had this one that says dead inside. That was quite cute, but it was covered in fluff from the jumpers. I'm back in the car now. The only thing I bought were the plastic hair clips. One's a spooky one and one's got spider webs all over it. Really pleased with those. I loved the other ones, but they're metal and they're quite heavy and that will totally destroy my hair. I picked up my online order and look how tiny this t-shirt is. Seriously, I think it's like for a 5-year-old child. It's literally, I wouldn't even get my arms into it, so that would be going back. That's quite disappointing. So anyway, have a really good day. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you for the next one. Bye.